Yo, what's going on, guys? My name is NostalgiaFPS. Thanks so much for tuning in to another video on the channel, and today, guys, we're introducing a brand new series called Trash or Cash. In this series, guys, we're going to be taking a deep dive into individual weapons from Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2, and Black Ops 1, and we're going to be talking about how they stack up against some of the best weapons in their class. For this video in particular, we're going to be talking about the Modern Warfare 3 FAD. Is it up to snuff? Should you use it? And how does it compare to the ACR? We're going to be talking about all kinds of things. Strengths, weaknesses. Do I personally like it? So let's start out with the strengths. The FAD has the highest rate of fire in the assault rifle class. It's at 1000 RPM, which is kind of ridiculous. You're looking at Lightning McQueen type speed right there. But the RPM is really good. You definitely notice it a lot. You go through bullets faster, but it does a lot of damage. Another great thing about the FAD is kind of the lack of recoil. It's definitely there, you can definitely notice it, but it's very controllable, and if you run the kick proficiency, you really don't notice it at all. The next thing that's super cool to me about this weapon is the iron sights. Now, you either love them or you hate them, but to me, they're super cool. I love the way that they're set, just the look of it is so unique, and I don't have any problems, finding or tracking my targets, so they're really good to me. The next thing I'd say that's great about the FAD is the magazine size. Now, you do go through bullets a lot faster because it shoots fast, but if you run extended mags, you've got all the way up to 60 bullets in each clip, and to me, that's really cool. Moving over to the weaknesses of the FAD, there are quite a few, but none are worse than the fact that it has the lowest damage in the assault rifle class. So, you can run like the AK-47, ACR, MK14, and expect a lot of high damage, but with the FAD, since it's shooting so fast, it has a big trade-off for that damage. The good thing about the FAD is it doesn't really have much of a damage drop-off from range, so it's pretty consistent at any range, but yeah, it just is really weak in terms of overall damage. The next thing I would say I don't particularly enjoy about the FAD is the reload. It's kind of bulky and drawn out, the animation is. It's technically not that slow if you reload cancel, but it always feels like you're taking a really long time to get the next clip. And the last thing that's technically not a weakness, but something that I don't particularly enjoy is the ADS. It feels really slow to me because of the animation. Technically, it's kind of fast, but I find myself using quick draw a lot with it because I don't like the aim down sight animation. So overall, with the strengths and weaknesses, do I personally like the weapon? And to me, yes, it is a very fun weapon to use. I enjoy going for MOABs and just goofing around using this weapon. I really like the iron sights. I think that draws me towards using it a lot more, but definitely I would recommend it if you don't use it very much. Now, that being said, would I call it a top 3 weapon in the class? Most certainly not. I don't even think I would call it top 5. Eventually and pretty soon, I'm going to give you guys a top ranking of my opinion on each of the weapons in these games. What I want to do is do like this trash or cash for the basically all of the assault rifle category, and then kind of give you like a full breakdown of rankings. But I can tell you for the FAD in particular, I do not have it in my top 5. It's one of the weaker ones. It's more of a novelty than something that you want to use consistently. One thing I will say for the weapons of Modern Warfare 3, and this is definitely true for the FAD in particular, is that once you get Specialist bonus, the weapon gets a whole lot better. What I mean by that is you get all the perks and the proficiencies, so naturally the weapon performs at its absolute best, and you definitely notice all of its strengths. But the real question is, how does it compare to an ACR, a SCAR, an MK14? Well, this is where I'm sad to say, the FAD is trash compared to them. And it's hard to say it like that, but it's so true. You're going to lose so many fights when you're going up against somebody with an ACR and MK14. Even some of the weaker weapons like the M4A1, you just don't have a chance. That's sad to say because I really do enjoy using this, but I just gotta put it in the trash category. So was I right or was I wrong? Let me know in the comment section below if you agree with my decision to put the FAD in the trash category for assault rifles. Anyway, that is going to wrap up our first edition of Trash or Cash Modern Warfare 3. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you'd like to see more, consider subscribing and liking the video. Other than that, I will see you all in the next one. Peace.